Friends, before starting the story, subscribe our channel and press the bell icon because we come every time with a new interesting story. Thank you.
Adam is my son, and he will call me Mom. He will definitely call me Mom, and I will not let this Jenny snatch my child from me.
The very next day, before anyone could get up from bed at their house, Sony left for her parents' house with her son.
Sony, daughter, you came alone without telling anyone. Son-in-law did not come?
Sony, what happened, daughter? Why are you not saying anything?
Mom, I will never go back to that house.
Why are you talking like this, daughter? What has happened?
He has brought another woman home. I have tolerated staying away from my husband for 5 years. I never even uttered a word, nor did I ever tell you anything about this. But now I cannot tolerate it. That woman has started snatching my son from me. My son calls her mother, not me. How will I tolerate it, Mom? How will I?
Daughter, don't cry. I will talk to my son-in-law. Everything will be fine.
What will be all right? How will it be all right, Dad? For 5 years I have been living like a maid. He did not even want to marry me. This marriage happened only because of the fear of my mother-in-law. And after she died, my life became hell.
Sony, will everything be fine if you leave your in-laws' house like this?
I will not go back, Mom. My sister-in-law and that woman will not let me live there. I will die.
Sony, don't talk like this, daughter. You will stay with us here, okay? Now stop crying.
She will stay with us? What do you mean, she will stay with us?
Daughter-in-law, Sony's husband.
I have heard everything. There is no need to cry about her again. She has tolerated it for 5 years. Now she will tolerate it further too. Why are you talking about keeping her here?
Daughter-in-law, don't talk like this. Sony is my daughter. If your husband had brought another woman home today, what would you have done?
I would have burnt my husband's parents alive first, then my husband too.
Sister-in-law, I am treated very badly in that house. They even take away my son from me. How will I live there?
Go wherever you want. Go to your husband's house or to someone else's house. But listen to one thing carefully, you cannot stay here.
Hey, what is happening? Why are you shouting so loudly, Sandra? Sony, when did you come?
This queen has left the house after a fight and has come to us, and she has also brought her son with her.
Hey Sandra, if Sony has come after a fight, she will go back in 2-3 days. Why are you getting so angry? Sony, go inside. I will drop you at your in-law's place after 2 days.
Son, at least ask your sister the truth. What is happening to her?
What will I do after knowing the truth, Dad? Anyway, a daughter can come to her parents' house anytime. And Sony will not want to stay here for the rest of her life. You see, she will go back herself in 2-3 days. I'm leaving, otherwise I will be late for work.
I have become so helpless. No one is with me.
Sony, now nothing is in my hands. I cannot keep you here with me even if I want to.
My luck is bad, Mother. Who will support me? Why, after 2-3 days, I will go back today itself.
Where did you go? queen. With whom are you coming home with such a bad face?
I had gone to meet my parents.
Without telling anyone? Why did you come back now? Did your brother and sister-in-law drive you away?
Andrew, why don't you say anything? This Sony is getting on my nerves day by day. By what right did she take my son and go away from here? Ask her.
Sony, if I ever hear you do something like this, remember, that will be your last day in this house. And yes, Adam is my son. Don't even dare to come near him again. Jenny is his mother, not you.
That day Sony could not say anything to anyone and started doing household chores like every day. And Jenny used to give time to Adam, play with him, love him, all this. Gradually Adam grew up and he had started calling Jenny mom and Sony younger mom. Whenever Sony heard the word younger mom from Adam's mouth, it stabbed her heart. But she still kept her mind composed because her husband had clearly told her that if Sony created any trouble at home, he would kick her out of the house forever. And how could she live without her son?
Whatever happens to me, at least my son is in front of my eyes. That is enough for me. May God give him wisdom. May he always be happy.
"16 years had passed in a jiffy. Now Adam was in the 10th grade. After seeing his birth certificate and his mother's name Sony in every certificate, he had understood that Sony was his real mother. And Jenny, whom he calls mom, is just his father's love and nothing else. But he was never able to tell this to anyone. And over there in Linda's village.
Linda. Linda. Where did this girl go?
And where would your daughter have gone? She would be standing near the village square and listening to the panchayat.
For more updates, subscribe our channel and press the bell icon. Thanks for watching.